early in my priesthood, like quite early in my priesthood, I went through kind of a season where it kind of felt like I was under a sustained attack from the devil. Just this kind of constant harassment from the devil, felt like a kind of oppression. And during that time, I wasn't feeling good about myself. It was kind of a time of darkness. And I remember at one point during this time of struggle, this time of darkness, I had the idea of just kind of declaring something positive, despite how I was feeling. I didn't feel it, but I kind of declared something like, I'm actually blessed, and everything's going to be okay. And it's very interesting, when I made that simple declaration, which again went totally against how I was feeling, I kind of noticed something with the kind of the reality of the devil. You see, one of the things about being in warfare a lot is you get to know your enemy a lot better, and I kind of felt that when I made that positive, hopeful declaration of faith, that I'm blessed, everything's going to be okay, I kind of sensed the devil kind of react, and he didn't like what he heard. And it kind of freaked him out, and it kind of reminds me, I don't know how many of you remember the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz. Does anyone remember the Wicked Witch? A few hands going up. I was traumatized by the Wicked Witch of the West when I was a kid. But anyways, you remember the Wicked Witch of the West. She was really powerful. It seemed like she couldn't be defeated until one day some water got sprinkled on her. And they noticed she can't handle water. She freaked out, and I think the water caused her to melt away or something. And that was kind of my experience, in this situation of spiritual warfare. It felt like, the devil can't stand a positive outlook. He can't stand hope. He can't stand faith. Like the person who believes that I'm blessed because I serve a mighty God, my Father who made me, He takes care of me, He's good all the time. Devil can't stand that. He doesn't want to hear that. And the basic principle is God is positive. God is positive, always trying to lift us up, give us life. Even when God reprimands us, it lifts us up. Classic story, St. Faustina, a number of times, she received a reprimand from the Lord Jesus. And you know what it would do? It would put her into a kind of an ecstasy of love. Jesus would kind of scold her, and she would feel so loved. That's the nature of Jesus, of God. So positive. Even His reprimands give us life and hope and lift us up. So God is positive. We're children of God. We're made in the image of God. We too were meant to be positive. But the devil's negative, always negative. Negative, critical, despairing, condemning, all of that. The devil's negative. And as children of God, we need to kind of, each one of us, make the decision, I'm going to be a positive person. I'm not going to be a negative person. I'm always going to choose hope. And what this basically is, it's a fundamental choice of deciding, I'm going to believe. I'm going to believe that the God of infinite love is taking care of me.